Hey everybody, welcome to my first of quite a few model kit videos. In my description you'll see at the top it says comics, models, and pop culture model cars, I think it says actually. But I build more than just model cars, I build models. Whatever tickles my fancy, whether it's a P-51 Mustang or top fuel dragster. I build anything, you know, whatever tickles my fancy. In this case, we have the AMT Dirty Donny's Pinball Punk. This is a resin kit that came out maybe a month ago or so, and I jumped right in, and I love this thing. And I'm just going to give you a 360. This has got to be one of the coolest things you've ever seen. I mean, look at the pizza. This is really bitchin'. And it's only like 11 pieces actually. A couple of them are really large. The body of the pinball machine comes with the legs attached. I think they glue them on, which I wish they hadn't. But the monster's only a few pieces, 4 hands, a top and bottom. And that's about it. The pinball machine's got a back, the body, a plunger, which is you'll see. There's really not many pieces, and so, but they're well done. No seams, no. It's like a what do they call that? Resin stone. It's not a resin. It's a resin, but because I drilled I made a little cord, and I fabbed up an electrical outlet, you know, cartoon style, and I just kind of left it hanging there, which is kind of cool. And when I drilled through the hole, I got a whiff of resin. So it is resin, but it's that resin stone stuff. And it's really smooth. I mean, this shit's as cool, smooth as cat shit on linoleum. And it's very nice. There are no seams to deal with. So let's jump in and have a look at the build. And we'll go over some things that I did. He's got a little jack-o'-lantern here. And that came with the that already came with the handle on it. But here's the critter, and my mom calls him a curmudgeon, and there he is. So it's basically the bottom under the belly, and the feet are all in one piece, and then each arm, he has 2 heads and 4 arms, and they're all separate pieces. And so there you go. You can look at his face. I did him up with my airbrush, a couple different a dark green Tamiya olive drab-ish paint, and then I did some white on the teeth, and then I used a wash on those. The gums are like a purplish that I mixed up special for this, and that's just an enamel on his on the red cap. That's a red enamel with a wash. That's a actually Vallejo blue. The same with his vest. That's a Vallejo game, not a game color. It's a military color. That's Tamiya flat black. The green is so I shot the green, and then I looked at each limb. Wherever the light hit, I mixed a little white and yellow in the green, and then shot the highlight. So wherever the yellow. Wherever the light shines, that's where you get it, and that was a good effect. Got tan, set of tan. You can see the gradient there on his belly, where I did it dark, and then I kind of shot the belly a little lighter, and it worked out great. Shoes, these are that's Vallejo colors, Tamiya white, flat white, Tamiya flat black, and I did a gradient also on his legs, and it was a lot of fun. The hair is just to me a flat brown, and then I just put a little white in the flat brown, and then just highlighted it a little bit. The pizza is I think that's just straight out of the bottle. There's a military tan that I used, and then orange and yellow, basically, with the pepperonis being I think Vallejo game colors, and I just hit them with a little white for a highlight there. The eyes, that's an enamel white, and I hit the pupils black, and then I ran Tamiya. I thinned out some Tamiya clear red, and I just ran that in there, and then I just used some a brush with some alcohol and just cleaned them up and made them and blended them in. And the teeth are just Vallejo rust over Tamiya flat white. The game token is I think it's Vallejo copper, which dries in 14 seconds. It's crazy. And the nails and the teeth are done the same way. So Tamiya white. And then what he did, whoever carved this did a really great job, because he's got plenty of spots where it could pool and create a nice contrast, and that's what was accomplished there. I'm just going to lay him down because he doesn't like to stand up. He's a little top heavy. So the jack-o'-lantern was just flat white primer. Then I hit it with a little Tamiya orange, and then I hit it with some I think it was Vallejo black. Some black. To run in there, and then I hit it with some just alcohol, and it just ran. It just like took some of the yellow orange off, and it just made this great effect. The pinball machine, it's simply duplicolor chrome yellow. I hit the rails with some chrome foil, just some enamel on the plunger there, the dice, and I hit it with a little acrylic for the black, and then I just cleaned it up with some clear thinner, flat red enamel for the buttons, and that's to me that's Vallejo silver for the legs, and it came out really good. I'm probably going to put a piece of acetate in it, but that's not in here yet. So that's Dirty Donny. My mother calls it the curmudgeon, and that's really cool. And I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video. We're going to do models, no more comics for a while. I'm just sick of comics. I've been buying comics and going crazy.